What category are we on right now? 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 On right now. Ow. All right. Hey. The show is starting. I got Frito pie. Let's do this. Girl, what's going on? Wow. Frederica ain't playing.
What happened to my building?
I know you lying.
Summer cottage when I got the call that my property had burnt down.
But bitch, this yellow is everything on Patty LaPone.
You taught me that. And for that I will be grateful.
Ooh.
After our squabble, I raised the insurance coverage on this building. I just had a feeling something like this could happen.
Ooh.
Come next spring, I'll triple the rent, attracting tenants that will breathe a breath of fresh air into this ghetto enclave.
Thighs.
My usual 3 o'clock is done this summer.
Then leave. I don't care. Come back in the morning. I just like being left in isolation. No sight, no sound. Feeling nothing but the pain of being in one position and the warm sweat under the latex.
Oh my.
Why pay to be left alone when you can be left alone for free?
I'm not paying to be left alone. I'm paying to feel the pain of dissipation.
I'm not leaving you here all night. I don't have good experiences with leaving people to their own devices.
Ah!
Go. I like it better here where it's really hot.
Oh.
Beach house, you say?
Hey.
Gosh, it's so hot.
Well, in hell.
Do you ever stop complaining?
No.
Electra, no. Oh, look at mom with her daughters. Oh.
You can't get another one, you'll be alright.
Will you stop saying this all right? Mom, I think just having a heat stroke.
You're the one with the air conditioning. Right. Why? How come we're not in your crib? Yeah.
Because even with a window air conditioning unit, it's beginning to smell.
Smell. Why?
Oh.
A lady from the Caribbean has a fish fry and it walks through the hallway.
That was a great lie.
Well,
Lost candy and Blanca ruined her house and lost her business. Okay, where are we going? I have just the place. Ladies, pack your services and meet at my house tomorrow morning.
Ooh, come on, Angel.
Friends will call waiting for us outside.
Bitch.
Himself will approve.
Electra's pad is everything.
You have to learn how to travel and how to travel well.
Ha.
Perfection. I simply cannot stand it when a woman wants to play without a full face of makeup. I feel you.
Okay, Boo-Boo.
I'll hang out in the naked sun. What if I get clocked or something?
Girl, how?
The only thing that they clock is you being a beautiful woman.
Right.
Somebody please fetch me my nerve pills. You too. Where is off the phone?
Yes.
Of course it is.
Ooh.
I suppose the three that eating each other out yet.
Ah. Yes. On the floor. I don't know my song. That's an estate. Yes. Oh my God.
Brought him a food all weekend long, so no worries about number 2.
What?
He just goes when he has to.
Oh, girl.
What?
And cover me up again?
How long
Oh
before
dear
we
God.
Tomorrow?
We'll check back in a couple hours.
Yeah. Oh, I need a trip to the beach bad. Uh-oh.
I've seen Jaws way too many times to know better.
Ooh.
Bye, girls. Have fun.
I'm getting Paris' burning teas. I'm as free as the wind. Ooh. They playing it today. Now what is Oh. 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 Ooh. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Let me be saved. Oh. Hi.
Get it, bitch. Come lie there all day with him on top of me and let him do whatever he wanted.
I know that's right.
Just warm being scotch. That just won't do.
How does this man have all this money and nothing to drink?
Girl, white people. Get dressed. We're going nothing to hide. We're going out and treating ourselves to a feast and a drink.
I just want caviar blini.
It's a small pancake wafer topped with caviar. They're simple and delightful.
You know Electra knows.
Children, dinner's on me.
Yes, mother.
We may not live in the same house, but you'll always be my daughter, Blanca.
Oh, I'm with the kid.
Luther Vandross.
Oh.
He gay, he hit that.
He
Ooh.
might well be if I can't have him.
Ooh.
Stingy. Luther's behind us a whole meal and all the boys want a bite of
Ooh.
I cannot keep up with this conversation. If you
Ooh.
excuse me.
They do a loop, the girl.
whole summer evening.
And what is it that we can do for you?
There's nothing peaceful about your grating voices. Cackling so loudly we can't even hear our own conversation. Electra, do not do it. This right here is not worth it.
Lulu.
What exactly is it that you're trying to say?
Say it.
I'm no dummy. I work in the city, and I know a man pretending to be a woman when I see one, and I see three right in front of me. This is not that kind of establishment. Wait a minute.
Get her. Get her.
I may have blessed you with Barbies, a backyard with a pony in it, a boyfriend named Jake, and an unwanted pregnancy that your father paid to terminate so you could go to college and major in being a basic bitch. None of these things make you a woman.
Clear it up.
Clear your throat!
Full of ill-fitting J. Crew culottes, fake pearls, and 50-cent crunchies cannot conceal the fact that you do not know who you are. I know our presence threatens you. You fought for our place at this table. That has made us stronger than you will ever be.
Woo!
Your jaw off the floor and go back to your clam chowder and shallow conversations. My girlfriends and I aren't going anywhere.
Kick it!
It was lovely talking to you.
Yes! That's a read. That's a read. Woo! Oh, the lifeguard. Oh, oh.
Something like that.
Hey.
Come Adrian.
Hi, Adrian. I'm Matty. Matty.
Pleasure.
Uh-huh, mine too.
We're strolling on the beach. And I had a happy man seeing you glowing in that moonlight.
For a minute there, I thought you was going to show her your signature move and flip this damn table over.
I forgot about that. We should invite her back over for lunch. What happened to Candy? They don't kill us because they hate us. They kill us because they hate what it means to love us.
Woo!
My mom died of stomach cancer when I was 10. One thing I noticed, all the orderlies were black and brown. So the nurses too, but every doctor was white. I'm sure they did their best, but I think it helps me look after my way on.
Hey, oh, oh. Ooh, I need a moonlight beach stroll. Jesus, please put this in my next 3 months for me, please. I need a moonlight beach stroll.
You don't have to pretend with me.
So you've been with a girl like me before?
No, it's not like that. You're a beautiful, funny, soulful woman. That's all that matters to me.
This got to be a dream.
Can I kiss you?
Yes.
You already did that earlier?
A real kiss.
Woo! Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes.
That was something I had been missing.
Hmm.
And I needed that.
Hmm.
I know that a man is not gonna feel what I need, losing my soul on, but it was nice to be wanted and seen. He was a gentleman through and through.
Take it.
Do you realize how luxurious your life is?
Yeah. I know. The house is great.
Not the house. You have the luxury of choosing loneliness.
Ooh.
For some people, it's not optional.
Woo. Oh, Electra had a candy moment.
Hey, Blanca, it's Adrian. No, you're probably not home yet, but I just wanted to call you. You know, I'm thinking about you already.
All right, everybody, that's the end of the episode. Let's get to the review. All right, babies, that was the reaction. Here is the review. Let me tell you something. If you're not feeling the heat right now, currently in this day and age, I'm talking to you, Texas, and everywhere else with your 100-degree index, then you definitely were feeling this episode. New York City has had a heat wave, and the girls with no window units are feeling it, okay? But that's not really where the fire starts. Actually burned down Blanca's nail shop, but more like the one that Frederica started. You know Miss Thing was ready to get rid of her, and that was the best way she could do it. Hell, she even upped the insurance on her. I said, girl, here we go with this BS. And I felt Blanca's spirit with that one, so you already know how that went down, and I just was like, crap. Girl, she finally got her. Now, Electra, of course, is still living her fantasy as being the dominatrix of all dominatrixes. But because of the summer heat, the stockbrokers are going to the beach. But her one client that's left with her has a thing about being left alone in isolation. I don't know too much about that. That's not my forte. If you're into those things, that's fine. I find other ways to be submissive. But Electra did her magic and she worked her score, and now she's able to get a beach house to facilitate her daughters. Low key, remember House of Abundance was Blanca, Lulu, and Angel. Everyone's trying to console Blanca at this point because she lost a shop. It's really hot. Electra can't give any sort of empathy, but she's trying her best. So she offers the house and a road trip for the girls so they can get their mind off of their troubles. And that's where our good Tu Wong Fu tea started, because that's what I got from the road trip a little bit. Electra's client's house, it's a dream in architecture. But in order for her to have this deal, you got to understand the man is actually in the garage, in a cage, in a suit that he's going to pee in for the entire weekend with no AC. Listen, I barely can sit here and do this entire video with the AC unit not on. I'm going through it. But alas, Electra got the deal, girl. But now the girls hit the beach. And if you didn't get that Paris is Burning love tease from that one, documentary included, I gotta tell you, all I thought about when they were on the beach was, I am what I am, my own special creation. Paris is Burning love. I live for it. And of course, Angel and Blanca are having a moment, and Blanca's trying to ask, are you still on that sniff sniff? And Angel's like, no, mama, I'm clean. And of course, they both don't know how to swim. And Blanca decides to go in the water and drown. Before I get to the Lifeguard, I want to give a moment for Electra bringing up Candy, because a lot of you, like me, were wondering why Electra didn't go up to Candy's casket and give her respects. She did pay for the funeral though, but it was hard for Electra to do that, and that was her one regret. Now later on in the episode, we see Miss Candy in the backseat of the car jamming with the girls, and I think that was Electra's moment. I again said during that episode, where is Electra's moment with Candy? We got it. And I think that's what she loved about her. That was one of her daughters, and it was just the whole family together in that car. Her originals is what I want to think about, is how I think about it, or her girls at least. And that was really, really special. I was like, oh, I just had the feels for that moment. Like seeing Electra's expression and how she was just reacting and just living for that moment and then turning back around and not seeing Candy there. It just was like, oh my goodness. I'm loving that we still have moments of Candy on the show. I know a lot of you were upset that she was killed off, but honey, we got her in American Horror Story 1984 coming in September. FX Network's Ryan Murphy. But Blanca's drowning. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? The finest lifeguard. So fine. Oh, I need that in my life. I need it in my life now. Oh, I need it in my life now. I know you saw that run too, from the front all the way to the back. Blanca's life is saved. He gives a little mouth to mouth, a little slip in, and you know, everybody's feeling it, girl. And the girls end up going out for dinner afterwards because there's no alcohol at the house. What's the tea? And they go out to the country club to have drinks, cocktails, and food. Now, they're having a good time, but you can see all the people around them being uncomfortable. And of course, that made me feel a little uncomfortable for them, but they're living their best fantasy. Blanca gets up to the table to go and do what she needs to do and runs into the lifeguard, who was like, can I take you for the walk on the beach? And yes, I won it, but we all were scared at that moment because you know what happens. A lady is never sure at night. But Electra's read for Polly Pocket, Betty Sue, old rackety B that tried it with her was by far one of the most epic reads on television. And Electra this season has been given some of the best reads, the best lines, and her execution is everything. Dominique Jackson, you are forced, honey, and don't let anybody ever tell you any different. As was Lulu, who was giving you the best good sister tease. I really liked that everyone got along this episode, and they were all being sisters and mothers, and you know how it was. I really like that. It was great. So Blanca goes on this date, and they're walking on the beach, moonlight teas. I need that in my life. I need that same thing. I need all of that in my life right now. I was living vicariously through Blanca this episode. And of course, he says he's a doctor, so check for what he's trying to do. He believes in Blanca's dream and knows her tea. Oh, I'm a special kind of woman. I know. And I'm good with that. And now it's time to make out. She comes back the next day, all the globe, feeling herself. Everything's right. And it's a great feeling that we didn't have a tragic incident happen for Blanca in this moment. That not every single situation that a trans woman is going to go through is going to be a tragedy. Yes, there is so much going on at this time and now in this day and age, currently happening, where our trans sisters are being killed on the streets for no reason, and it infuriates me what we are going through as a society right now, with everything to do with the LGBTQ community, as well as everything going on with these mass shootings and all this just horrible crap happening. We really need to come together and get things done and stop just talking about it and being like, this is so sad, sending my well wishes and prayers. No, we need to start standing up, okay? It's getting ridiculous. They finally get back home. It's all the good tea. Everyone's happy they get home. They needed that break. I myself need the same kind of break right now as we speak. Blanca gave Adrian her number. She wasn't expecting him to call, but there was a message left on the machine. And our episode ends with Blanca getting to call him and having that moment. I live. Blanca's gonna have a love interest. Oh! This was a great episode. It was also a break from any kind of sad or dramatic moment that we had the last episode and some of the episodes before that. And again, I enjoy these breaks. For me, I don't need it to be a long run down of, we're just crying every episode. I need some time to breathe and just to live and enjoy the character. And that's what we got this time. And I appreciate them for doing that with this episode, because next week is the finale and that's going down. Now, before I let you go, just some quick news here. I'm actually going to be going back to Houston for a few weeks before I go to New York City for DragCon. I didn't have the money to get this ticket, but I had to go because I need to re-energize myself. Y'all know I've been going through a lot lately. Breakups and, personal stuff happening here with me trying to move and get my face out there and trying to, really work on me and show my talent and everything. So I'm going to Houston for a few weeks. I feel them in this situation here. I'm just going back home to re-energize and to gather myself and to find Matt again and not to lose myself. So I want to thank everybody who has supported me through my reactions and reviews with Pose or Drag Race or just anything that I'm doing. I really, 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 really appreciate the love y'all give me. It means so much. I'm getting emotional talking about it, but it just means a lot. And I've enjoyed the season. I've enjoyed everyone's comments. I've enjoyed the community that has come together behind this show. And I hope that we can continue to watch more and more seasons of Pose and have more shows like this on the air, because we deserve it and we need it. We need to have more things out there with trans women, trans men, people with non-gender identities, gay Black men, Latino men, gay anything, bi, whatever. We need to have more of that on television, as well as more things showing that we as a society can get along. Even with those who don't want us to and want to bring that hate, we can still come together, okay? Thanks again for tuning in. I love y'all so, so, so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you want to donate to the channel, those links are downstairs below. I got to give y'all what I always give you at the end. My hugs, my kisses, my best love and wishes. It's your boy, Matty Rants. I will see you next week for the finale of Pose. Catch me Thursday for my Can't Wanna Kiki fans for that review and rant on that. Love you, babies. Y'all take care.